Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video, doing another Wii game here. This is Need for Speed Nitro, which I was looking forward to because this was one of the, I think the last games I got when all I had was a Wii. And I thought, yeah, this looks like a good game because it's a more mature style of racing game rather than, say, Mario Kart, made specifically for the Wii. But it's not fantastic. It's got a neat little premise to it. You're kind of not only racing, but you're sort of, as you're driving, you're painting the streets the color of your car. But I didn't really end up liking it all that much. Now I'm sitting here with the Wii remote in hand, but you might not be able to see me trying to steer here. I'll just give you a very quick little rendition of what the game is like. Okay, here we go. I believe that's me in yellow. Yes, it is. And away we go. So this is me. I can see that I'm steering, but I'm gonna have to concentrate. So let me lean away. It's got a nice look to it. It really has a lot of kind of bonuses to it. Where the heck is the turbo? I can't recall where the turbo is. Maybe you have to go one whole race beforehand. I'm not entirely sure. When I did my, I should have picked those up for getting the repairs. When I talked about Excite Truck, which was one of the first games I ever got for the Wii, I mentioned how that really demonstrates how, let's get that, nope. It really demonstrates how the Wii Remote is not really, I'm trying to lean over and show you, it's not really very good for, ooh, hey, I found a shortcut. It's not really great for, how do I want to put it, precision driving. So they tended to make very, oh good, there we go, I can repair my car. They tended to make very, very arcadey, almost silly racing games for the Wii. And I thought that was so unfortunate. And when I'd seen this one come out, or was being announced, I thought, okay, finally, something that's a little more of a grown-up style game for us Wii owners, but it ended up not really being the case too much. Now, it looks like I got turbo. Where's my turbo button at? Oh, that's the brakes. You can see down there in the corner, it looks like I got something flashing, but that just changes my view. I do not see how to engage. Oh, unless it's a shake. Hang on. Maybe I need to shake the controller? Yeah, there we go. It's a shake thing. Okay, again, I'm not doing this on camera very well because I'm just trying to concentrate. If I can get to Rashid. Come on. Okay, that's me all out of turbo. And I got the cops on my back, which is good. Oh no, except for if they catch me. Can I do this? Okay. Yeah, it's a good racing game. It's just not my idea of like a perfect racing game. And I'm going to try a couple of different control schemes in a second. Oh, the final lap. Okay, I'm going to try using not just the controller, but also, or sorry, the Wii Remote, but I'm going to also use, I've got a Wavebird controller for my Wii in order to play any Gamecube games. Can I get past? Ooh, hang on. Now I'm only 6th. And sometimes that might actually be a better control scheme than this. Okay, so you might see over there I have a little connector on top of my Wii because now I'm going to use this Wavebird controller I got many years ago. And you can see it's detected Nintendo Gamecube controller. Let's go with this. Yes, okay, Wavebird, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now I'm using the triggers for the Gamecube, for the Wavebird. Let's see what this does. Ooh, you basket. Much more precision, much better. But it's not like this is a game of like a really strong racing control. Like it's actually a game. Ooh, okay, I've got some kind of. Yeah, you kind of want to do more in the way of like, you know, nitro boosts. You want to be able to spin around corners and get draft built up so that you can do that. Okay, which was the B button in order to engage my nitro. There we go. This is a lot easier and a lot better this way. And you see, now I can do more in the way of like a nitro boost on stuff. I can spin around corners, build up my boost a heck of a lot better. No! Oh no! Shoot. Okay. This is actually ironically reminding me, having just played Project Gotham Racing for the Xbox series that I do, where you sort of play old games on the original Xbox. For its 20th anniversary, I played Project Gotham Racing 2, and I really find this is a racing game in comparison. Now, it's not trying to be as realistic, obviously, but the controls seem to be much more dumbed down. And this is made more kind of open driving area, not so much open world, but like here's a lot of wide open expanses that you can use to get around. Now I know for a fact there's a mechanic where you actually are painting the streets your color. Maybe I'm not doing the right race, but that was kind of their thing of like, okay, if you're doing that well, ooh, shoot. Then your color, in my case yellow, will actually start to follow you down the sides of the street. And again, maybe I haven't really engaged the right version of this. Whoa! However, I'm actually interested in doing not so much the standard race, but I want to try a very weird control system to see what that's going to do. So let's switch over to that now. So that's the Wavebird, and it's still sitting here. Now I want to just try something a little bit weird. Shout out to my buddy Steve over at Wired Up Retro. He's always finding new ways to hook up different controllers for different games. And I want to see if on this Wii game, can I hook up a NeGcon controller, which is for the PlayStation 1, and I've used it before. Basically, it's get the light on there. It's a weird twisty controller that allows you to do driving games on different machines, or basically on any of the PlayStations. I've hooked this up to a PS3. It's worked just fine. Now I want to see if, since I have this interesting little Gamecube adapter here, can you make that out? Yeah. This will take PlayStation 1 in one end. It's a little dark to make it out, but that's PlayStation on one end, and that's Gamecube on the other. So let's hook up the NeGcon to this thing here, and then we're going to unplug the Wavebird, and it's of course going to complain, hey, you've lost the controller. But if I now plug this into the Gamecube port, which it does fit into, we've got a light and the controller detected. Okay, Gamecube controller in there. Let's hit the play button. All right, theoretically I should be able to start, but it doesn't quite work actually. It's sort of, I can go up and down the list, but I can't seem to be able to change, like there's no, I'm looking for that select, the A button as it were, and unfortunately none of these are actually doing it. You can see I'm pushing all the buttons here, and as I said, I can go up and down with the D-pad, but I can't do anything else. I can't start. So what I'm going to do instead is let's unplug this. We'll lose our connection, but I'm going to put the Wavebird back in just to see if I can get a game or get a race started, and then I'll try pulling them out again and see what happens here. So Wavebird, let's go back. Let's do our race. Let's start it up. Here we go. Okay, now it wants me to hold A to start. But what I'm going to do is, just as we start, I'm going to hit pause, or actually, you know what? No, let's resume. I'm actually just going to yank out the controller. That should kill it, like that. Going to put the NeGcon with this adapter into here again, and just see what we get. We got a light. We are detecting your controller. Okay, start, and oh no, I can't. I'm back stuck to where I was before, pushing all the different buttons. Nothing's, I can go up and down the list, but I cannot make this thing launch. All right, let's try one more thing then. Back out of here, put the Wavebird back in again, and just see if I can get myself started. Okay, so let's go to resume, hit A, since I can now. There we go, I'm moving. Quickly yank out the controller, put in the NeGcon. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll just give it a try. Interestingly, I can make this work on the GameCube games. Okay, here we go. And, well, I was able to hit the brakes, and I can reverse my view. But again, yeah, it simply doesn't want to work. I think there's one here for the whatever that is, the invincibility, I guess it is, or something. That's cool. But unfortunately, NeGcon won't work. No good. Oh well, we gave it a try. Okay, Wavebird back in, and I'm driving again, and doing well. So, there we go. Lesson learned. Sometimes that NeGcon controller setup will work. I have made it work for certain GameCube games, but it ain't gonna work with Need for Speed Nitro on the Wii, which is too bad. It's a pretty cool little racing game on its own. I didn't even scratch the surface with regards to like how you can make it paint the city your colors, all that kind of stuff. Maybe because I'm just doing the quick race, the arcade mode. The career mode, I think, is the one where you're actually, as you're doing well, as you're in the lead, your color starts to paint the walls. You can see here, the guy who's ever red, he's painted these walls his color scheme. I thought that was a neat little idea that they came up with when they developed this game. You know, it added a neat sort of an element, making Need for Speed for the Wii in a way that would be both enjoyable for the casual Wii market. I guess that was what the Wii was becoming considered by this point. And also a neat little sort of thing to make you want to do better in the game, to appeal to like proper racing game fans. However, I am way behind the crowd here now, so there's no way I'm ever going to catch up. I just wanted to try out those different control schemes with the Wii and the NeGcon, because, as I say, I managed to get it working for some of the GameCube games I've got. It would have been nice if this had actually worked on a Wii title as well, but unfortunately not. Maybe I will show you a GameCube one in the future. Alright, well, for now, I'm going to leave it there because the cops are on my back. Can I see them behind me? Where are they behind me? Yes, there they are, right behind me. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that, so until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.